if they ever say, Bea, what big eyes you have, the better to see you with. That was corny. Hey, Instylers. How are you guys doing? I was thinking about doing my hair today. It's gonna be like 90 or something. It doesn't matter because I'm not really outside sweating or anything. And I told myself that I would do my hair weekly before the baby was born.
Proceed about 4/10 of a mile to the freeway entrance.
But I just feel like the days are not long enough. I'm thinking I want to do my feet rather than my hair. Ugh, such a tough one. But at least my hair is not like, I mean, it's ugly, but it's not like terrible. My feet, on the other hand, is time, sis. Because I don't know if you guys remember the day that I went to the hospital that I lost my mucus plug. I did do my nails, but I didn't do my feet. So my feet is hit. So I I'm gonna see if I can make it back and do my feet. So today is set to be in the 90s. And I was thinking about doing my hair, but I have errands to run and I want to do my feet because my feet are like in terrible condition. So I'm thinking doing my feet today and possibly maybe doing my hair tomorrow, because I told myself that I would do my hair weekly before the baby arrives. For obvious reasons, once you give birth, you know, you can't really do your hair, etc. So that's what I think it's gonna be, if I even have time for that, because I swear my days are not long enough. Anywho, on a brighter note, I have been heavy on drinking. I got these iron pills that my sister-in-law recommended. They are amazing. When I tell you, they are amazing, because these, like, all right, so the doctors had prescribed iron pills to me a few months ago, but you had to drink like 4 tablets, and it was like, I don't know, I just don't feel that it was enough. Like, obviously it was enough tablets to be taking, but I don't know if it was like the dosage or like the milligrams and I don't know. It just, it wasn't hitting. It was not hitting. So my sister-in-law recommended some pills the size of a horse. They're pretty large. All right, they're not the largest. I've seen bigger, but they're pretty big. And chef's kiss. Like, these pills have done what they were supposed to do. Not to mention, my mom has been making me raw beet juice, like no water, no ice, no nothing, just straight up beet juice, raw. And I've been drinking that once or twice a day. So my hemoglobin levels went up from 7 something to 10.1 or something like that. That's amazing, because to start, the doctor did tell me, you know, you started off at a 12 and you've just been declining, and I would love to see you at a 10 to 12 when you go into labor, because of course of potential blood loss. If you start at a low number, your chances of things going wrong are a lot, you know, greater. So I am now at a 10. I have not been able to get into the hematologist for the intravenous iron, but it's not something that I'm really like rooting for. So I just want to see if the doctor gives me a call back today or tomorrow to kind of go over what he suggest at this point. I believe if I continue doing what I'm doing, because that I did that in about 2 weeks, a week and a half, I raised the levels that much, right? And then, yeah, something like that. So if I continue to do the same thing for another week or even 2 weeks, who knows how long the baby is gonna be inside, I should be great. And I don't need to tamper with anything else. Like, I'm tired of being poked. Like, I have scars in my arms. I did have scars in my arms from being poked so much and having tape on me and my skin peeling and this and that. It's just been terrible. So it's just like I'm trying to steer away from anything that has to do with poking me. Like, I'm good. So that is the status on my iron intake. I have faith that everything is going to go well, and I don't believe I'm going to die. I, of course, did not like the way that the doctor expressed his concerns at my last visit, because it's just like, whoa, that was abrupt. Like, excuse me? Like, I might die? Like, you don't, what? So, of course, there are other ways to say things, but whatever, that day I was overwhelmed and stressed, and I was just like over it. Like, I don't need this shit. I don't need this beat. So, other than that, the same contractions. I'm getting a lot of contractions on my back, but it's weird because my contractions start on my back and then they kind of crawl up my back. It's so like it starts on my lower back and then it comes up toward the rest of my back. Listen, it's not good. Nonetheless, I'm still getting that consistently. I mean, they're still irregular, but I'm getting them practically like every day. The baby does like poke around sometimes, and I feel like, oh crap, like he's gonna break my water. I don't know if I shared with you guys before that I have never broken water. The doctors have always had to do it for me at the hospital when I'm in labor. I go into labor just with contracting, and the contractions being like a minute apart and stuff like that, you know. But my actual water never breaks. And it's interesting because when you're younger, you don't really know much, but you see, I don't know if you guys have seen when babies are actually born in the amniotic sac. I'm assuming all my kids could have been born in the amniotic sac if they didn't break it. Like, why do they break it? I don't know, to make labor faster or to have the baby come out faster. I don't know, because I literally have never broken water. Anywho, like, I feel like he goes like beep, and it's like, oh, hold up, wait a minute, like it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Nothing happens. I'm sick of it. Like, he's a jokester. I'm done. I'm over it. I'm tired. Not for nothing. Like, I've been pretty comfortable. I can't. Oh, I threw up yesterday. It was bad. So last night I was over it, because you guys know whenever I get like the yucky symptoms, I'm over it. So I woke up extremely early, dropped off the kids at school, and I had to go get blood work to see where my levels were. That way I can get the results in by yesterday, right? So I didn't take my anti-nausea medication prior to leaving to drop off the kids, because I figured I'm coming right back home. let me just go do that and have nothing in my system, and then as soon as I get back home, I'll just take it, because the point is taking it in on an empty stomach while fasting, right? And I wanted to do my blood work also while fasting. So of course I forgot. I finished doing what I was doing, and I drank, whatever. So by that time, that's it. I can't drink the pill anymore because it defeats the purpose. Child, at about like 10ish, something like that, it was on like Donkey Kong. Like, it was real. I hadn't experienced that in a while, because I'm blocking it. So that happened this morning. Y'all know what was the first thing I did. I took my anti-nausea medication. I'm telling you guys, without that, I wouldn't be able to survive. There's a girl who I recommended the pills to, and because they're over the counter, so I recommended. She's also pregnant. She's, I think, a month or 2 months behind me, and she's like, girl, I cannot live with the nausea that I have. And she's a working preggers, so I'm like, listen, because a lot of people are paranoid to like try things and whatnot. Obviously,
in 1 mile, exit 154 is on the right.
Obviously, like, my doctor gave me the green light to take them. He was the one that actually recommended them to me. So right, so she can use them too. So I told her about it, and she's like, the next time she saw me, she was like, girl, thank you so much. Like, you don't understand.
Exit 154 is on the right, and then toll booth ahead.
She's like, you do not understand how you saved my life. Do you know what it is to live your daily life just nauseous or throwing up? Like, that's, when you throw up, it takes so much out of you. It's just like, So I'm glad I was able to help her and myself. Why are they making me pay a toll? I don't get it. I don't like this.
Toll booth ahead, and then keep left.
I don't like that my phone is bouncing. Sorry, guys. Well, this is coins, exact change. Oh, I have change in here. This is so annoying. 70 cents. Don't tell me I took off. So at this point, I'm just like, I'm not like, I want my baby to come, but I'm not as anxious as everyone else is for his arrival. I'm actually I've been like, not necessarily meditating, but like just taking some time to myself to kind of relax my mind and just ease my spirit in preparation of new baby. So because I'm not uncomfortable, I'm okay. I'm not like anxious. Now that my blood levels have gone up, I feel a lot better. The baby's crib arrived yesterday. We built that. What else? His mattress. I have to get him fitted blankets and the little quilt, I just don't know. I just haven't decided on which one. But other than that, we're pretty much set and ready for him. We are so ready. The kids are starting to kind of like, you know, get excited. And a little anxious because they're like, wait a minute, there's a crib, like there's a baby coming for real. You know, like for kids, like time is like never ending, you know. So obviously I shared that I was pregnant from the beginning of the pregnancy with my children, and they're like, yeah, you know, there's a baby coming, okay, yeah, whatever. But the baby never comes. But now the baby's actually going to be coming pretty soon, and they're starting to see things, you know, being put together, and they're like, hold up, maybe there's like a baby coming. So that's exciting. I just can't wait to bring baby home to his brothers. I think that's gonna be the most exciting part to me, because they're not even gonna know how to act. My eldest is like, I don't know, this is stressing me out, I have to enjoy this piece before the baby. I'm like, child, listen, like he swears like he's gonna have a whole bunch of responsibilities or something. But yeah, that's that.
Is ahead.
All right, sis, I got it. You got me here, sis. You good. You could retire now.
You have arrived at your destination. The route guidance is now finished.
So I have an appointment coming up for my feet. My nails are not in the best condition, but they're decent, you know? They're decent. But my feet, I'm gonna need some carving and scraping and a good massage. Honestly, at this point, I don't even care about anything. It's just the massage for me. It's the massage for me. I'll be there like, done. It's weird, like I feel like people know that I'm about to give birth, but my belly is not that big where you're like, oh my gosh, she's about to give birth. I wonder if it's the wobbling, because I waddle, whatever. Like, I don't know, it's a lot of pressure in your at this point, it's like a lot of pressure in your vagina. They say that at this point, the baby is more or less like this the size of a pumpkin or a watermelon. That's big. That's big. The last time I got a sonogram, they said that the baby was weighing in at about 6 pounds, which is on the small side. But the longer he stays in there, the more he's growing. So it's just like, can we cut it already? Because I was hoping like 6-7 pounds. I'm not afraid of giving birth. Listen, I was made to give birth. Like, my body was made for this. But like when it's like when things are moving along and that pain starts creeping in, you're just like, just give me an extra day. Do I really want to do this? It's a whole human. Honest, it's really weird because obviously I have children, but just thinking of a whole human, I'm getting pain right now. Just thinking of a whole human inside of this small belly right now, like, I still can't process it. Like, I wonder, like, what position is, I mean, he's already facing down, but like how how crunched up is he? Like, how tight is he really? Because my belly is not that big, and I feel this big. You see, he's twisting and turning right now, and I feel this baby. I feel he's gonna come right out because there's no space for him. I can't wait to like give birth and get back, like, you know, so that I can bro, so that I can go and get a good facial, and then schedule with the dermatologist to get my skin tags removed. I think that's what it's called, skin tags. They're like little birthmarks that grow over your skin. It's really annoying. So I want to get those removed from my body. I know it's gonna be more than a 1-day process because I have a lot. So I want to schedule to do that. I want to get a facial, micro, like all of that, like my face and my hyperpigmentation. What else do I want to do? I think that's it, because I don't really dye my hair. I need to get in my girl that does my wax. She got COVID, so they canceled my appointment, and I'm just like, am I going to make it back for from when she returns? She returns next week to work. Let's hope, because something's gotta give. But I don't know. I'll leave everything in God's hands. If God wants me to go in like a wolf, then we woofing it, sis. Oh my God, it's a pain for me. I swear I laugh through everything, but it's not funny, yo. This shit is not cool. I don't like it. I uploaded a video. It was a 4-day vlog. You guys watch that video. If you have not watched that video, take a moment, go and watch it. Also, remember to follow me on my Instagram at Bea.Instyle. Another thing I forgot to mention, Babe and I went stroller shopping yesterday. So that was, first of all, anything that has to do with baby stroller shopping, crib shopping, that is so stressful and time consuming. Thank God that I just settled. I was like, you know what? I got the same crib that I had for my 2 youngest. I got them that same mini crib in a different color. It's a very small crib. It doesn't take a lot of space, which is what I wanted, obviously. And the kids were good in that little crib, almost to like 2 or something. So like, and after that, we don't really transition into like toddler beds. We normally just go into like a twin size bed, because it's like, unless the baby's gonna have like his own nursery or something like that, in that case then it's different. But like, what's the point, you know, of investing in 3 beds, a crib, a toddler crib, or, you know, and then a twin bed? Because obviously most cribs turn into toddler cribs, but I don't really like it. Like, I don't really like the transition of a crib to a toddler bed. I prefer getting a toddler bed, if you get my drift. But the crib is not what I initially wanted, but like, it is what it is. It's a nice little cute crib, solid, plain, very like basic, clean. And I got a really nice mattress for it, which is, you know, very important. And back to the stroller part. So we go stroller, like just to, I was really interested, well, I am really interested in the Nuna, right? Because I have the Upper Baby, I don't know what it's called, like the base. I have the base of the Upper Baby, which fits my car seat, right? So if I ever just want to be with the baby in the car seat, I just put the car seat onto the Upper Baby base. It's the cruise, and we're good to go. But I need a stroller with like a seat, because for whatever reason they do not sell the seats for the cruise alone. They do sell the rumble, which is the bottom seat when you're doing like the twin set, like a 2-in-1, and that's for the Vista. But it does not fit the cruise. Stressful. So whatever. So I really liked the Nuna, and Babe liked, well, we both liked the same two strollers, but he was gravitating more toward the, oh my god, what is it called? The Silver Cross. He really liked the Silver Cross. I really like it too. But when you're doing comparisons with two strollers that are very similar, it's really hard to choose. So we left without a stroller. Not that that's a big deal, because I wasn't initially going to purchase a stroller. I just wanted to go and get an idea of how the stroller functioned and how it felt and how it looked in real life. You know, I've been watching YouTube reviews, and you see the pictures and you hear them, you know, sell these things up, but like, is it real? You know, I wanted to feel it for myself, see it for myself, and see if it's something that fit into my life. You know, obviously I'm not a person who's like out every day just strolling away. It's not my reality. For the most part, I'm home, and and I just need a stroller basically to get to appointments, or if I'm out in the park with the kids, or if I'm out, let's say, at the mall, or just like walking somewhere, or if we go away, or things like that, you know. But I'm not like just outside, so I don't need a stroller that's like the best on gravel or the best on this, you know. Like, they have such a big variety. It's amazing how many strollers they have. I'm just like, I was in awe. Like, so many strollers. A lot of them provide the same thing, a lot of them provide different things. I really love how it provides the ones that I was looking into provide really good suspension, like air suspension. So it's like when you go over bumps and stuff like that, it's just like, it's pretty like smooth. It's really nice. I really like it. So I'm leaning toward the Nuna because it's like, for me, it's more boyish. I also really enjoy brown leather. I really like brown leather. So the accents of the stroller are brown leather. No matter what color you get it, the accents are brown leather. I really like that. The price difference, I believe, is like $200 and something. The Nuna comes in, the Nuna comes in I believe 8 something, and that's obviously without taxes and stuff. And then the Silver Cross is about 1,000 something. So I don't know. I told Babe to decide whichever one. I'm leaning obviously toward the Nuna, but if I get the Silver Cross, I'm not gonna be mad. Like, I really like both of them. I really like both of them. So I left it up to him. Whenever he's ready to buy it, he could bring it home. I was interested in getting the bassinet because I have never had a bassinet with any of my children. But then I'm like, you know what? You start thinking about these things, and it's like, the practicality, the you know, the expenses. Like, you're spending all this extra money for a bassinet that the baby most likely will use 2 to 3 months at most. They say 6 months, but I doubt that a 6-month-old baby is going to be on a bassinet. They're gonna be tossing and turning, trying to grab on, you know, like so I decided to get out of my head, because when you're having a baby, you're like, oh, I don't want this, I don't want that, I want to be practical. But then when you're faced with all of these things, you're like, check, I want this, check, I want that. Yes, the baby needs this. No, the baby doesn't. So I'm only going to get the stroller with the seat, obviously. I don't know if my fiance is going to want a car seat in his car. If he does, so that way we're not moving car seats from car to car, then I'll get the Nuna car seat. The Nuna Light, it's so lightweight. It's about like 5 pounds. Like, it's so lightweight. And like, my favorite part about it, besides like the cushioning inside, it's the screen. Oh, and it's magnetic. Like, it snaps magnetic, and the screen snaps magnetic. It's so cool. So only if he's going to want a car seat in his car, will I get the Nuna car seat and just like put the Nuna car seat in my car and put the Mesa in his car, the upper baby. I'm still a little kind of sicky from July 4th, but I'm alive. I'm surviving. I'm a survivor. I'm so tired. You know what that means? I'm about to knock out at the nail place. Oh, I'm right in the shade. That's pretty cool. When I sit too long and this baby goes in my ribs, it's different. It's different. Oh boy. everything I had to do, and I managed to still make it back on time to meet up with the boys at the pool. They're having a blast.